Ihedioha is emerging victorious. Honorable Emeka Ihedioha doesn't have to be governor of Imo State to be victorious in the hearts and minds of the people of Imo State, and even in the hearts and minds of those with stolen mandates. Ihedioha is victorious. In a few days' time, the integrity of the Supreme Court of Nigeria would once again be put to the test. Granted that Hope Uzodinma somehow produced enough evidence to prove that he won the election, and as such, the Supreme Court could be said to be working with evidence presented. The world is eager to see how they will interpret the Philip Umede case that has been brought before it. On one hand, the Supreme Court ruled that Uche Nwosu won the APC primaries and was the authentic candidate of the party. Yet, on another hand, the same Supreme Court is declaring Senator Hope Uzodinma the winner of an election. He clearly, by the ruling of the Supreme Court, didn't contest in. If he did contest under what party? Remember, the Supreme Court tells us that Uche Nwosu is a candidate of the APC and AA, and for holding dual candidacy, he and the two parties he held their tickets were disqualified. How then did Hope Uzodinma emerge from a disqualified APC? This is a mystery the Supreme Court would supposedly help us unravel. The test of integrity on our judicial system, which a lot of people have seemingly lost hope in as the last line of defense for the common man. But Ihedioha remains victorious in the sight of God and in the sight of man. Ihedioha is the governor of Imo State. When somebody steals something, he knows in his heart that he is not the owner of that which is in his possession. They still know the real owner of that thing, even though it is in their temporary possession. And because that thing is not yours, you cannot force acceptance from the people, which is why Imo people act like they have no governor. After months of personal time, Ihedioha returned to Imo and reaffirmed the fact that he is the governor of Imo State, no matter whoever is occupying the office at Douglas House. The people trooped into the street to welcome him. There was genuine show of love from the people, and Ihedioha didn't hire anybody to welcome him. They came freely to welcome their champions. To counter Ihedioha's welcome, the impostor paid a faceless group to replicate the welcome, but their efforts failed, and we were later to hear how they quarreled over sharing on mobilization money. I didn't vote for Ihedioha, have never voted for him, neither have supported him before, despite the fact that he personally reached out to me to partner with him for the good of our people. But Imo people voted for him. Imo people gave him their mandate, and whether I voted for him or not is immaterial. The people's choice is what matters. To Indi Imo, Ihedioha remains victorious. Like I said, Ihedioha doesn't need the governorship to be victorious, but as there is God on the throne, anything can happen, and God can touch our peoples to save the name of the country from further shaming by doing the right thing. Thank you for listening to this news. We need not to worry. Indimo need not to worry. 11th of January is already at the corner. 11th of January will change the story of Imo State. 11th of January will determine the fate of Uzodinma, if he will still remain in Douglas House or not. Uzodinma, you will still tell the court how you mysteriously won the governorship election even when you did not belong to any party. Are you a thief? How invisible are you? That is what is still baffling a lot of people. You don't belong to any party and you claim you won an election. How and when? To let you know how deceitful APC is, APC decided to play along because Ihedioha is a PDP candidate and he happens to be the one that won the Imo governorship election. So when they saw that Uzodinma have succeeded in winning the heart of the judges, they decided to play along and say, okay, no problem, let us give it to him that and say that yes, he is the one that won the tickets. But I tell you, the story will be changed. The story will be changed because you cannot steal what doesn't belong to you at all. You can't. You may understand. That is it. So, my dear viewers, in Demo, I still repeat, need not to worry because the end definitely will justify the means. Uzodinma is just fooling himself on that seat because very soon he is leaving that state. He has just spent 1 year. Yes, he should make do with the 1 year salary that has been given to him as a governor. That will be okay. But this year 2021, whether he like it or not, he should go and do his consultation again. He is leaving that seat because Ihedioha is back. He's back to take over his seat. You can't take what doesn't belong to you because you are not the people's mandate. The people's mandate is who is Ihedioha. They voted for him. He won clearly. He represented PDP and he won. So what are we saying? It's a question of time. Time will tell. Alright? So, my viewers, what are we saying? What are we waiting for? Why don't you swoop into action? Why don't you do something concerning this? Why don't you wake up and say no to this wickedness? So please deem it fit to air your own opinion concerning this issue. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.